Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk on the Edge. So we're in the final stretch of things. Turns out New London is in very terrible condition and we are deciding to be the bigger people and save their sorry skins. So here we are. Alright, so good news is we have two of our settlement friends helping us out. The shipwreck and the hot springs. I called them pirates for a second for some reason. They have decided to send off 2 shipments, so that will be their food and that will be their building materials. Oh, sorry, no, workers. Now we still need the building materials and the coal. This is going to be rather expensive for us. So we need 5 steel cores and 5 steam cores and 250 steel. The steel I'm not too concerned about, but we do also need 3,000 coal. So unfortunately, we're going to need to use one of those steam cores and upgrade our production as much as possible. I think we can do it, but we will still have to see. So with that in mind, we are researching the larger resource depot upgrades. That's going to be quite crucial for us to get up to the 3,000 capacity. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and ask for as much help as possible. We're going to drop our favor from average down to low. We're going to do that with everybody just so we have as many resources to deal with as possible. We need some wood. That would be very nice. Yep, alright then. So that will be that one. That takes us down to low favor. Hot springs, we have some average favor. Let's go ahead and ask for some more food. Oh, we need some steel? Ah. We can ask for steel. Okay, that's interesting. But you know what? I think we need food at the moment. Some more of that would be good. So let's go ahead and get that done. Though note to self, we may need to do that at some point in the future just to give us a little bit of a leg up. And then we're about. Oh, that's right. The children's mine. We've got our final shipment going to them. So that should be all of their development sorted. But again, we're going to go ahead and ask for their favor again and get a little bit of extra coal coming towards us. So we'll go ahead and we'll ask for the coal. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's all of that done. Again, we can't send off anything until we know. We could possibly trade a little bit of steel for more coal, and I think, given our situation, that's probably advisable. So we'll go ahead and get that done. Alright, let's get time up and a-rolling. That is a whole stack of incoming materials. Let's just close that down and save us some space. This also does show that the workers that they're sending on our behalf, so that is why we have so many there. But yeah, it's just going to be as it is. Now we are focusing on those steam cores straight away at the army warehouse. We'll try and switch this over as fast as possible to gain a nice proficient upgrade. It looks like, yeah, we can go ahead and do that now. So let's go ahead and do just that. This is going to be difficult getting to where we need to be. Although apparently, what are we short on? Oh, 40, 10 steel short. Oh, that is horrendous. 10 steel short. How could we come up with 10 more steel? Oh, we're not going to get rid of the infirmary. That's foolish. We're not going to, you know what, the public house. That would be 8. We'd need 2 more. Maybe we could also dismantle 1 more of these workshops. It's not the craziest thing. Yeah, it's not the craziest. That'll give us at least 5 workers that we can focus on. I guess it's not ideal, but it's where we are. I don't really want to waste any time swapping over from steam cores to steel. No, we're going to go ahead and bust these things down. We're fine as far as discontent is concerned. Yeah, a little bit's not going to be the end of the world. Go ahead and get that done too. We'll make sure that this is paused so we focus on what is important. Yeah, just deconstruct what we can. In fact, you know what? Let's also send those workers from the cookhouse to start tearing these things. If, yeah, we can quickly get that sorted, we can upgrade this as fast as we can. Yeah, and then at some point when we gain a little bit more steel, we can figure that out as it goes. Alright, shipment has reached the shipwreck camp. That is good. Do we need any more timber? Realistically, I don't think we do. We've got a solid stockpile. We don't need it for anything, and we're getting more timber arriving. Yeah, I think we just skate on by with what we have. Yeah, because we can only trade for timber. It's not like we're requesting some more steel, which could have been useful. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Also, too, it looks like the temperature is going up. That'll be very nice to help with our sickness. Yeah, as soon as we can deal with that, the better. Let's go ahead and go steam coal mine. Upgrade there, please, and thank you. I think we're going to go for a 24-hour emergency shift. As soon as we've got that sorted, we need to produce as much steel as possible. Sorry, not steel, as much coal as possible. Construction-wise... Oh. I guess I didn't quite calculate that out correctly. Okay, well, you know what? We are where we are. Discontent's not really a major deal for us, so we'll just let things stay where they are. Let's also go for the extra 2 hours of research efficiency if we can. I don't think we'll quite get that sorted, but again, if it's close, that is still beneficial to us. You guys are doing those extended shifts. We've just done an overnight, so we're not going to try and force anything there. There we go. We've got that up and running. How much coal can we house at this stage? 900. Okay. But we're back in the green. That's nice. So that's 500 per day. We need 3,000. That's not quite enough. Realistically, I think we only need to do maybe 2 emergency shifts, and that'd be all that we need. So given the fact that we have 4 days, give or take, maybe we wait till tomorrow. Yeah, maybe we wait until tomorrow. That'll give us time to get the resource depot built. We can also go ahead and... No, we'll let this get finished, and then we'll work our way from there. Yeah. Also, too, we don't have much in the way of raw food anymore. We may need to get some more shipments of that as well. Yeah, and we're a little bit short on steel, so we cannot negotiate for any more right now. Okay, well, that's not good, but it is what it is. Just have to see how this goes. Alright, shipment has reached the children's mine. That is good. That should be the final upgrade that is required for them. We'll see how that goes. Let's turn that over to coal. That's an extra 900. That is rather good. So that now takes us to 1800. Yeah, okay, so that's just not quite 2/3. If it's not quite 2/3, that means we need, what, say another 2? That'd give us another 1800. That'd be what we are after. How much would that cost us? Let's see, resources. So that'd cost us 40 steel and 80 timber, which could be done. Either that, or we could... Oh, wait a second. We don't actually have that 50% more. Oh, alright. So, you know what? That'll take us to 270. We'll be 300 short. Okay, it's not worth going for the large resource depot. We will simply build one more at some point in the future, but that won't be too bad for us. Okay, that's really, really good. In fact, we could also, if we so desired, possibly go for some house insulation. If we could find some steel, and that would mean that we don't need as much coal usage to keep our society nice and toasty. Alright, well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Alright, here we go. The children's mine have reached out once again. We've developed this place as much as was possible. There's nothing left to do that wouldn't have taken months to complete. We can keep the coal shipments coming without further delays or problems now that the kids are out of the way. They look sad and upset, but this is how it is. We'll think of something to keep them busy. Okay, so that's not quite the perfect ending we were hoping for. I would have loved to get them to loyalty for our relationship, but it is what it is. I think 2 out of 3 for a first time attempt at a scenario is still fairly solid. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and let's send a couple of workers to the cookhouse. We need more meals being prepared. In fact, with that 60 food, that'll be enough to keep us afloat. That's very good to see. That means, what else have we got? Yeah, some more shipments from the children's mine have come on in. Yeah, I think we might be okay here. Yeah, I think we might be alright. Question. We do have one sick person. How long are they going to be out for? And the question is, where do they work? Nowhere? Alright, fantastic. I don't care if they're sick then. We just need to focus on the important things right now. Alright, so either way, we'll go ahead and fire off those wooden supports again at the beginning of today. That should give us enough steam cores to finish out with the 5 that we need. And then from there we can switch back to the steel, and that will be all that we need. A shipment has reached New London. Fantastic. Let's see what the news is. Sending us the food rations, you've accomplished more than just saving us from starvation. You've rekindled hope among our people. They're still hungry, but we know what it took to deliver this much, and we appreciate this a lot. I'm glad to hear that their attitude has changed. That is excellent. They were certainly jerks to begin with at the beginning of the whole scenario, so, you know, it's nice that that has changed. Let's see, people are getting up and ready for work. Okay, let's keep a careful eye on the time here. We need to use these wooden supports. It looks like we have a shipment of timber coming in. This should... Yeah, there we go. That should now allow them to deposit that. Yes, it does. So now all that we have left is... Oh, those workers heading to New London. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we're very much ahead of where we need to be right now. This is excellent. Temperature-wise, everybody is nice and warm. There should be no more sickness. That is just fantastic. Alright, this is really, really good. And, know what I'm thinking... Where is our worker? One of them's in treatment, 2 of them are in treatment. Huh. Well, you know what? We have a couple of workers available. Let's pull back a couple of engineers and send in a few workers. Maybe that would be enough to get rid of those extra people from that. How long are they going to be? 2-3 hours? Okay. Well, in 2 or 3 hours, I guess we'll go ahead and... No, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and... What, did we start the emergency shift? Hang on a second, we're already at 1,000. Going to be gaining 300 per day. You know what? That's with a 10-hour shift, so that's going to turn into an extra... What's that? Yeah, 340. That's like a good 800. We're going to be, yeah, at the maximum limit of what we're capable of. Oh, but we're about to get that tech upgrade. In fact, yeah, we can't quite get another one. But we should be alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and call on in that emergency shift. That'll at least take us the majority of the way to where we need to be, and that'll still give us time to send out the shipment as well and have that arrive at New London. Yeah, okay, so now we're now up to, yeah, a grand total of 2,250. Okay, that is very nice. One more of those and we will be done. Question is, how long until we can get some more steel? Now, we've done everything that we can so far. Again, we're definitely not going to use this today. We do need to give our people a break every now and again. If we do too many continuous emergency shifts, they will certainly suffer the consequences. Let's go ahead and check out and see our situation with our friends. We could go ahead and trade some food and call for timber, but that's not really necessary. Our favor is average. I don't think that they're in a position to help us. What happens if we try and communicate with them? Oh, no, never mind. Nothing we can do. Okay. Well, at least we know the radios work. And then... Let's see, we don't need more food. And we can't do that either. Okay, we need more steel, so I guess we'll just have to sit back and wait for that. Alright, well, all things considered, I think we're in a fairly secure spot. That's quite nice. That is very nice indeed. Alright, so let's just run it through for a couple of hours. We're doing pretty good there at that steam coal mine. Everyone seems to be back at work. The shipment has reached New London. Alright then, let's see, what was that one? Oh yes, the workers you've sent us are a great help. Nearly all of our facilities are understaffed. Many of our workers are sick and even more are weakened by hunger. Your people give us hope that we still have a chance. Alright, well that's 2 out of 4 completed. That is brilliant. Let's see, what else could we do? Well, we've only got an hour or 2 and we're finished with the steam cores. That is particularly nice given how early in the morning that is. Yeah, I think we're in a really good situation where I don't think it's going to be that hard for us to get ourselves out of this trouble. Yeah, so we have, what's this, just short of 4 days. So what's this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just after the final temperature drop there, that's how much time we have to save New London. And I'm feeling confident that we will be a-okay. But either way, there goes our 5th steam core. That is all that we need. Let's just double check before we make any final decisions. There it is. That's what we're after. We don't need steam cores for anything else. Let's go ahead and switch over to steel. That'll be great. That means we can now switch over to an extra resource depot. And we should also... Well, you know what? Potentially, we might even be able to get a little bit of extra insulation before the temperature drop comes our way again. Yes, this is all very, very nice for us. Alright, so by the way, let's go ahead and build that resource depot. We'll put that side by side. That seems reasonably good. And then, how much would we need for the insulation? 80 steel. Okay, well, you know what? I think we can gain about 130 per day is what we've been averaging without any extra requests. I think that is more than feasible. So, yeah, that's only 2 days worth of work. Yeah, we can easily do this. We will happily pick that technology up as soon as we can. Avoid any ailment and prepare for the worst. That could also potentially mean we could cut down on some of these heating levels as well, and that would be very nice for getting that coal built up just that tiny bit quicker. Alright, so let's go ahead and take that, and there we go. That should be fine. We have a couple of extra engineers, which is... I was about to say we could send them over to the other workshop. You know what? We'll be there for a little bit today. That'll be finished tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. It'll be finished before the temperature drops, so the timing doesn't really matter too much on that. That slight efficiency increase is fairly negligible. Alright, everybody's happy. Everybody's toasty. That is what we want. Let's set that up. Let's also talk to... we've got enough for one more wooden support, but no extra timber beyond that. Let's go... Let's see. Favor is average with them. Let's go ahead and ask for... what could we ask for? I think we go for the extra coal, or maybe that's not even necessary. Maybe we could just go for some steel? No, we don't really need that either. You know what? I think our coal production will be fine. Let's just go ahead and ask for some steel. Yeah, just solidify that shipment a little bit sooner. Let's also go for... where are we? Average favor with the convicts. Let's send them a little bit of food and get some timber that way. And then let's also go ahead and ask for some more timber too. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, there we go. So that will guarantee that we'll have more than enough to get those extra supports through the next upcoming days. Yeah, that's going to be perfectly fine. You know what? Realistically, if we so desired, let's go ahead and dismantle a couple of streets. Let's go all the way down there. That'll give us 10 timber back. And then let's go ahead and get that done. And that. There we go. Don't really need that legacy pathing there, and a little bit of timber never goes astray. Who knows, there could be some sort of unscripted event, and we may need a whole stack more in case something happens to, I don't know, someone or something. Alright, well, that's going nicely. I think tomorrow when we do the wooden supports, we go ahead and call on in the emergency shift again. These guys are absolutely powering through, so that is fantastic to see. 66 coal per hour with very minimal upkeep. That is phenomenal. Let's see, how much are we producing? Wow, 1584. That is truly remarkable. Yeah, we are not in any danger of having enough materials. We'll easily have what we need. So let's just check. Can we send anything off yet? No, we just need more steel. Okay. Relations are high. Yep. But again, there is not much we can really do about that. That is not too bad. Alright, so I guess we just got to sit back and wait and try and collect as many resources as possible. Yeah, just double checking before I forget. Yeah, 3,600 coal. That's good. Even when we send this off, we still do need to maintain just a small amount. Just so we have enough to get through to the end of the day or through the night and start building up more coal again. That is good. Alright, well, let's thank the Lord for all his blessings. That is very good. And all that, oh, it's almost 6:45. Let's make sure that we do go ahead and we will fire off those wooden supports. And for kicks and giggles, yeah, let's go ahead and do one more emergency shift. That'll do very well. That little bit of discontent, not a huge problem to us. I am sort of tempted to go ahead and build the... Where is it? People. There, our public house. It'll only cost us 10 steel and a little bit of timber. It's tempting, but we might leave it be for now. Let's just double check our incoming shipments. More timber, that'll be perfectly fine. Oh, you know what? That's going to be more than we use. An extra 50 steel. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and make sure that we have that public house already sorted out. We'll build that. Where's the nice spot? I guess back where it used to be. That'll be fine. Yeah, a little bit inefficient with the steel in as far as numerically. But at the end of the day, it gave us the progress that we needed, so it is well and truly worth it. Let's also go ahead and pause there. We don't want... You know what the work is? 3 engineers? Where are you guys? Yeah, you don't even really work anywhere. Yep, that's fine. I thought some people might have started building instead of heading off to their respective jobs. Luckily, that is not our trouble. So that is good. Favor. Oh, back to average with the hot springs. Let's go ahead and ask for some more food. We've got enough for today, but we again need to make sure that we have some for tomorrow. Let's ask for some food, please, and thank you. There we go. And let's see, anybody else? No, still low at the children's mine. Yeah, the convicts, they're also at low. Alright then. Well, we're all well and good anyway. I think it's not going to take us very long to get to where we need to go. Yeah, we've managed to deal with this crazy amount of trouble very, very efficiently. Yeah, just a little disappointing. If we were fully loyal with the children's mine, I'm sure we would have had the ability to not have to worry about that, and we just would have had to worry about the steam cores and steel. But, oh well, here we are. Alright, what are we going on? Long hours of toil. So our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Well, that is a lie. We've made sure that that's the case. But either way, their effort is taking its toll and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Discontent rise. We have a pub. They'll be happy. Just give them a second. Also, take 2 workers over there and make sure that everybody is, as well off as possible at the public house. Yeah, that's, again, not a real big issue for us. In less than an hour, we'll get that extra heating, so that'll be good. That'll probably allow us to fix things up for a couple of hours with our brazers. Yeah, That is very, very nice. So, there we go. That is that technology sorted. Everybody's nice and toasty. Let's turn this down to base level 1. Same with... oh, wrong building. Alright, fine then. I guess we'll just go this way. Go back down to 1, and there we are. Back down to 1. That should save us a whole stack of coal. That now takes our numbers down by about 40. That's not the worst. Yeah, it's not the worst. Every little bit does count, though. I guess it also does... let's just double check. Yeah, that was only about a swing of 40 coal per day. I guess we have picked up a whole bunch of things for efficiency, and they do get exponentially more expensive, so I guess it's nothing too surprising with that. But in good news, though, it looks like we have the 250 steel necessary, so let's go ahead and set that for New London. There we go, that's en route, and then all that we need is another 500 coal, which should be done by the end of day, or maybe the end of tomorrow. But either way, that still gives us a good day and a half to our advantage, so I think we'll be alright. Alright, well, they can leave that in order. Let's go ahead and put a couple more people into the... You know what, the cookhouse isn't warmest, but we also don't have the food. No, never mind. I was going to shuffle them around, but that's not a huge deal to us. We have some extra steel, so realistically we could go for some extra things if we so desired. Infirmary mechanization, that's a possibility. Healthcare insulation, we could do that too. Coal mining, oh, we could have even gone for the advanced coal mine. You know, had I have thought about it, we may have gone for that earlier if I had have known for how this scenario was going to play out. If I was going to try it again, I definitely would have preemptively had the stores of coal and whatever have you. But I think we handled it fairly well. Yeah, I think we've handled it very well. So let's see. Do we reckon we could get this finished today? The answer is I probably think so. So let's try and, yeah, we'll try and persevere and finish the series today. Let's go ahead and see. What can we do? Looks like these guys have some more favor to spend, so let's go ahead and ask for some more timber. That would do very nicely. Let's check in on the hot springs. No, favor is still low. Let's go ahead and trade. That'll be good. That'll give us the extra food that we need. And then favor is average with these guys. Let's go ahead and just ask for the coal. That would be very nice. That'll just save us a little bit of work and allow us to ship out our shipment just that slight bit sooner, which I think is fairly reasonable. Alright. Okay, so everyone's getting ready. Oh, it's just midnight. Here I was thinking it was almost midday. Sorry, almost getting to 6 a.m. We are doing that emergency shift, so that extra steel is still coming in. I guess it's not really here nor there whether we follow this through anymore. Yeah, we can kind of collect whatever we so desire. Yeah, alright then. Well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and pick up a little bit of technology. We're not wasting any more timber on that. What do we want? What do we want? Healthcare insulation? You know what? Why not? Let's make sure that everyone is as healthy as possible. It already looks like everywhere is warm as it can be. Oh, we've got to turn the heater on at the public house. I guess that's alright. We haven't really got any illness to worry about. So let's go ahead and keep things up and running. Yeah, we only need another 400 odd coal. Oh, a shipment has reached London. Okay, so that should be our building materials. Immediately after receiving the materials shipment from you, we started building the infirmaries and hot houses. Soon we will be able to care for our patients without triaging and feed all the hungry. Spectres of illness and starvation no longer hang over us. That's good to hear. Alright, so I think in a couple of hours we should easily be able to go ahead and send off that final one. We are making an extra 500 more than what is needed. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now things are going to get a little bit cooler, and honestly, I don't think we're going to use any of the... Yeah, I don't think we're going to use any of these extra things. We'll just stay with what we've got. The infirmary, that's 24 hours. Yeah, if we can, we'll just turn off a couple of heaters in places that it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, that should be fine. Again, army warehouse, that doesn't even matter. We could even let that just drop down even further, but I think that would just be foolish. We don't want to really, we don't really want to have any troubles for our infirmary right at the very end there. That doesn't seem very wise. Alright, so how are we doing? Are we actually growing in our numbers? About 8 days worth. Yes, technically we could go ahead and burn some timber and turn that to coal. We have 100 arriving in 4 hours. Let's see if we can trade. Yeah, you know what? Some food and steel. That seems appropriate. Yep, there we go. So that'll take how long? Another 12 hours. Alright, so yeah, we'll definitely have all that we need for today. We just have to wait for it to arrive. That won't be too bad. And realistically, I don't think that's going to take us very long. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and kick things into high gear. At this stage, steel and timber are an afterthought. And we already have the coal. We've got more coming on in a little bit. Do we just go ahead and send it out now? I think the answer has to be yes. Yeah, let's not hang around anymore. Let's make sure that everything that could be done is done. We'll send that coal to the city. There we go. That is what we are after. Alright, so again, we are still producing coal. We've got about 4 hours. And at this rate, it's about every hour we gain an hour or two of extra coal. Yeah, that'll get us through the night. That is all we needed to see. That is fantastic. Yeah, I think we can call this a very solid victory. A very solid victory indeed. So that shipment will arrive in 5 hours, and I think we're not even going to get the increase in temperature. No, I think that'll arrive so quickly, that'll be all she wrote. Alright then, well, let's see what the ramifications are. Who knows, there could always be something left. But let's see exactly how that goes. The end. The city is saved. We did it. New London is no longer in danger of collapse. It was a trying time for us all, full of strife and discord, but that's behind us now. Despite all the misunderstandings and unnecessary grudges, we saw past our differences and lent a helping hand to those in need. The last city on Earth remains the best hope of mankind, but how long will its people remember the lesson that it was discord? Not in the great storm that turned out to be the ultimate threat. Sorry about that. Yeah. People remember that the lesson that it was discord, not the great storm. But yeah, it's yeah, well done. We did it. I don't know if that's we were close. We almost got everything we wanted, but we have prevailed. So well done. Well done to us indeed. That was quite a cool scenario. Alright, let's watch the time lapse. We were just an outpost ruled by New London. They changed the rules, exploited us. So we rose and became northward. To stand against New London, we sought friends. We sent them support, and their settlements thrived. Then our former masters turned up to beg for rescue, and we saved the city with the help of our allies. we averted a disaster. Thanks to cooperation. And we learned the lessons that the ultimate threat was not the storm, but discord. New London Territory. Population 865, 1887 to 1916. Wow. Okay, well that was really cool. That was, yeah, that was a good scenario. I really enjoyed the change from all of the others. Yeah, making friends, helping developments, all that sort of thing. That was fantastic. But I think this is where we're going to have to leave things for now. There is an endless mode, but I think we might save that for another day. That's probably an entire series in itself. And given that our aim was to get through all the scenarios, it was pretty good. We've managed to do both sides of A New Home, the Ark's Refugees, Winter Home, the last autumn, and now On the Edge. We're all finished. That is fantastic. So that was a yeah, that was a very enjoyable series. Hopefully you will come back for our next series. Not sure what that is, but I'm sure it will be a good time. If you do want to see more content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.